Okay, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do the Shelly Art Bloom technique today. It's been forever since I've mixed up some bloom paints. So we're going to have a go at the Deconstructed Bloom inspired by Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. I'll link her below so you guys can check her out if you haven't already. If you want to see the recipe that I use for the bloom technique, just check out the description underneath this video and I will have everything listed below. So what I just put down there is a house paint. And again, check the description for the products that I use. Now I'm just pouring some paint down on my spinner so the canvas doesn't go flying off. I believe I'm working on a 16 by 24 canvas. And let's see, I'll go through the colors with you guys. So this is golden carbon black, and that's mixed with the bloom recipe. We're gonna do 3 puddles today and then blow them out with the hair dryer. And then we have Ball Gown by this little piggy. It's a pigment. It's an interference gold. And we have this little piggy pigment seaweed. And then we have this little piggy pigment tail feather. It's one of my favorites. And those are also mixed with the bloom recipe, just so you guys know. And then this is Amsterdam Titanium White mixed with the bloom recipe as well. So it's not a double cell activator today. That white is mixed with the bloom recipe. And then I'm going to be using a Golden's Carbon Black Cell Activator, and that's with the Australian Flood Floetrol and the Carbon Black paint, acrylic paint. And now we're gonna blow out. Did want to mention I do have I believe it's 15% off code if you guys are interested in taking the Shelly Art Bloom Technique e-course. You can find information on that in the description under this video as well, and grab the code to save yourself some cash if you want to take the class. A lot of the recipes that are the bloom recipe that I use, since I'm in Ireland. If you're not in Ireland or parts of the EU, you probably won't be able to get the same products as I use. So you can either find somebody on YouTube who does the bloom recipe in your area to get your products that you need, to see which products work in your area. If you do take the Shelly Art course, you get to get into there's a Facebook group, and you can ask around what people are using, in your specific area, or just for tips and all that. So if you can't get the products that I'm using, you can watch my bloom videos for inspiration. Color choices and technique. So it has been ages since I've done the bloom pour. I was having trouble with the untinted base paint for the PM, for the pouring medium. And I'm actually using a different one I'm trying out, so I have to kind of experiment with it a little bit more. My cells got a little bit wonky, but I think that's mostly due to the fact that I did 1 tube paint and 3 pigments, and a tube paint and then the cell activator. I should have probably thrown in another tube paint in between those pigments. However, the colors are gorgeous and it is very, I'm happy with the end result. So you guys let me know what you think. And stick around for the close-up so you can see the amazingness. So I'm just putting some extra pillow paint, which is the house paint, just around the corners so the colors don't kind of, you know, they flow better and they don't fold over themselves when I'm spinning. And I think if I had to do this one again, I probably would have actually tilted instead of spinning. I don't know why, I just had an urge after I spun it. I was like, oh, that would have been a fun one to tilt. So we'll do another one and tilt it next time. Now it is drying okay right now. I did it probably 14 hours ago, so I'm hoping that I got enough paint off. I was a little concerned that I may have left a bit too much paint on the canvas, so I might have to doctor it a little, cover it up, go check on it in the next few hours. And if it's looking like it might start cracking or doing anything funky, I'll stick a box over it just to let it. Sometimes that helps with cracking and crazing and all that stuff. It slows it down, the drying process. So a little tip. I love all the white in it, in this painting. I think it's got a good white balance. But yes, so I'll bring you guys in for a close-up here in just a second. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for all the input on my last video. I've decided that I'm actually going to keep it, and I'm just gonna stick some resin over it. There was pretty split between whether or not I should paint the negative space. Check out the last video that I uploaded and you'll know what I'm talking about. It was the Dutch, it's like a chaos Dutch pour with a lot of gold. But yes, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna do another one because the comments were kind of split. A lot of people liked it, and then a lot of people liked it, but they thought I should paint over the gold or do something to it. So I've decided I'm going to keep it and just resin it, and then we will have another crack at it. So on that note, thank you guys again for joining, and I hope you like this painting, and let me know if you do or you don't, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye!